With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, PhilsGang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? PhilsGang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the PhilsGang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome, Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. The market today is volatile. Good afternoon. I told my members this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was watching the yields, and I was watching what was going on, and we had an implied open that the market was going to be down about 150, 180 points. That was around 4 o'clock this morning. Then all of a sudden, the implied turnaround, the implied open turned from 150 negative to 200 positive. Why? Why did that happen? Well, they do this. The plunger team does this, the president's plunger team. Yesterday we had the 500-point drop. The president doesn't want to have another 500-point drop in a day that he's fighting for his political life to get through this socialist budget. This is crazy. You ever see this thing? 800 pages. And this is nuts. 800 pages. $2 trillion in tax increases. That's 4 times Obamacare's $500 billion. Remember, they said, well, just pass it. Just pass it. We'll take a look at it later. We'll see what's in it later. Now, remember what this is all about. The goal of AOC, Bernie Sanders, and all of those liberals, I should actually say Marxists, but there's always an argument about that. Marxists, remember, they want to make a change to revolution. Socialists They get in our colleges and they poison our kids like somebody poisoned AOC. And they try to make a change within without violence. But to me, they're all communists. They hate America. But if this thing gets through, it's nuts. They just want to take more control. That's all. See, they believe that they can. They know better. What's better than we do for ourselves and our family? They know better than we do. So what's going to happen? This thing passes. This tax thing goes through. We are going to be controlled. Our resources, all our resources, all going to be controlled by these idiots in Washington, these crooked politicians, these evil bureaucrats, rather than the private sector, you and me. So we're going to have these people that you see in these committee meetings. They think, you see, if anyone ever watches these committee meetings and you watch these senators and congressmen and asking questions, God, they are stupid, these people. They don't even know what questions to ask. You get so frustrated. You say, how did they ever get elected? How do these people get elected? They're up there. Most of them are 180 years old. They don't know what's going on. Before they sat there, somebody printed it up and they just read it. But anyways, these are the people that are going to take control of us with this tax deal. Your wages, if you're a hard-working person, your wages are going to get reduced. I hate to tell you that. If this bill goes through, your wages are going to get reduced. You know how they're going to get reduced? The inflation is a haircut. Already the inflation we've had in the last 6 months reduced in real terms. Your wages, if you got a check today, you're going to go out this weekend, you got a check today, in real terms, you got a wage cut of about 3%. Go to the supermarket. See if I'm lying. Take your check, go to the supermarket, and see if you got to pay more for goods today than you did 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. See, they don't tell you that. That's a tax. Biden has lied to us to say, oh, don't worry about it. People earning less than $400,000, no taxes. Of course it's a tax. Going to go somewhere this weekend, fill up your gas. That's a tax. Also, it hikes individual tax rates and even on marriages. They make marriage penalties worse. This is crazy. If you go and take a look, the top 1% of earners brought home 21% of income and paid 40% of all the federal income taxes. Go back to 2018. While the bottom 50% paid only 3% of taxes. The very, very wealthy, the top 1%, they're paying. When they say they're not paying their share, that's a lie. They're paying 40% of all federal income taxes, 40%, some more. This is crazy. I mean, we're getting lied to left and right. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, too, with all this. We're going to get, you know, people ask me all the time, what's going to happen? Can they take our 401ks from us? And you're going to get the canned answer. They're going to say, oh, no, it's against the law. It's against the law. Well, the only way they can take it from you if you have an IRS levy on you or some legal judgment against you. Oh, no, it's against the law. It won't happen. There's no legal standing to seize your 401k. Really? Ask the people who were told that in Ireland, in Greece, in Argentina, in France, Hungary. They're told the same thing. Oh, no, it's against the law. Unless they change the law. And if the law is going to be changed, if you're controlled by a bunch of socialists who control both the House and the Senate, they can change that law, and they will change that law. Bernie Sanders is the most dangerous man in Washington, most dangerous person in Washington. Can you imagine He's the head of the budget committee. He decides the budget. He decides where money goes. Can you imagine? They gave this power to a socialist. He's dangerous. The most powerful person in Washington is Bernie Sanders, who's the chair of the Senate Budget Committee. He decides where the money goes. This is crazy. Sanders, again, this, the devil's always in the detail. Like I told you yesterday what was going on. Nobody ever talks about it. That going back to let's say go back to Clinton, Bill Clinton, and then you had Bill Clinton, and then you had after Bill Clinton, let's see, who else the other one made the deal? We had Obama. He made the deal. I'm talking about the deal that they made with the drug cartel, the biggest drug cartel, the most dangerous drug cartel in Mexico and in South America. Bush, Clinton, Obama, and now Biden all made a deal with the drug cartel that, look, you guys can keep pushing through all your drugs, the fentanyl, everything. Just keep running into the United States. We could care less. Just put in what we want you to do. What we want you to do is we'll let you do that, but work with us to get rid of all the other drug cartels. Did anybody know about that? Most people don't know about that. Making my point, the devil's in the detail. Devil's in the detail. It's the same thing with this tax increase. If you don't think your 401k is going to get touched, oh, it will. Believe me, and I'll explain that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
Well, first I just want to, and I think everyone wants to thank you for, trying this, taking phone calls, as well as, all the good advice we get from you and Phil every day.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com.
And welcome back. Okay, so here's the bottom line. The market today is up 500 points. Now remember, the market was down nearly 200 points. Now the reason they're saying the market's up, because now they made an announcement that they think that you can no longer they're coming up with a plan. You don't get a shot anymore. You don't get a shot, you can do it orally. So that's why the market went up. What are you, nuts? This is insane what's going on. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know nobody's paying attention to this tax bill, but they are going to hit your 401k. You're going to be told they can't. Well, they can. They can. The most dangerous man we have in Washington is Bernie Sanders, socialist. He decides where the money goes. He's not looking for, like Marxists or communists, where they want to do a military overthrow. They want to bring, what do you think they're bringing in all these people? They're opening up the borders. Because their idea is, we all know how they work, everybody is equal. No matter how hard you work, the guy next to you doesn't work, it doesn't matter. It's all collective. We put everything in one pile. I work hard, you don't, doesn't matter. They redistribute to everything evenly. To get that, you got to get plenty of people in Congress to think that way, to start voting that way. And you can say it's going that way. This is very dangerous. That's why they want all these people to come in. And why do you think, again, that this administration took the deal they had with the cartel, the most dangerous cartel in South America, took it one step further? Remember, it's no secret. It all started out with Clinton, then Bush, and then Obama, Trump, and now continues on with Biden, where they made a deal with the cartel, Sinaloa cartel, that look, let's make a deal. Help us wipe out all your competition. Help us wipe out all your competition. Work with us. We'll let you import all the drugs you want. We're not going to arrest any of you. Not going to charge any of you. We'll you drug traffic, do whatever you want. But just you. You're the only group. But we need you to do us a favor. Okay, we're going to have the Vatican print all these brochures, make it look like it's a spiritual guide for all these people coming over, and we want you to make sure that these brochures get out through all these countries in South America, identifying how they can get transportation, where's the transportation, how they can get to the border, but it's disguised as a spiritual aid, and it's not. Why? Because they want the more people the Biden administration, these socialists can get into this country. Guys like Bernie Sanders, this is why it's dangerous. Bernie Sanders is ahead of the budget. He's going to make sure people get free stuff because he's ahead of the budget. He decides where the money goes. And they think, well, if we can keep bringing people into this country, give them all free stuff, then we're going to be able to get all the people like AOC in Congress, and then we're going to be able to get rid of the capitalist system, and we're going to be able to get to the socialist system. Because the way they think, that if you work hard and you get extra money for working hard, that's not fair to the other guy who's working, but he's not working as hard as you. That's how these idiots think. So now Bernie Sanders taking it one step further, and he will take 10%. He's right now trying to get they're figuring the average 401k, they can take $30,000 from your retirement account. They're going to do a tax. They're going to try to do this tax that's hidden to get $30,000, the average $30,000 from your 401k. Now, let's forget the politics. I can't do anything about that. But this is all affecting the stock market. It's affecting the yields. And if you don't know what you're doing in the market, you're going to get crushed. If you know what you're going to doing in the market, you understand the market, and been doing it for 51 years, you can make good money in this market without fear. I'll give you an example. So I told my members when I saw this wacky, this was crazy this morning. Yields were down. Yields were back up. They're trying to push the banks up. They couldn't get the banks up. Then they're trying to push the big tech up. So they're lowering the yields to try to get tech to go up. They want Apple to go up and Microsoft to go up. All those stocks they tell you buy on the dip and you got killed on. Then they turn around and then they take the yield and they push it back up. After they push it down and try to get the banks going. That didn't work. So the banks with high yields aren't working, and the banks and the big tech with low yields isn't working. So they come out with this, what they call painted tape. Hey, look at this. Boy, this is something. No longer shots. You don't need shots anymore. They're working on this thing that you can take this stuff orally. And that's why the market went up. Are you out of your mind? So what you need to know right now, and if you don't, you're going to get killed. When the market starts going against you, you've got to know how to make money when the market goes down. It's the only protection you got. It's the only protection you got. This market is so overpriced. Hey, it maybe can go up for another month, maybe 6 months. We could care less because we're going to be prepared when it finally breaks. The only thing that's holding this market up right now, are the rates being near zero. That's all that's holding the market up. The minute that changes, it is over. We're holding next Saturday, October 9th, we limit to 75 people, a webinar. And we're going to work with people to show you how to get out of the 80 percentile who lose money you get back to the 20 percentile who makes money when the market goes down. You don't have to be there. It's archived for 2 weeks. I'll talk more about that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I'm going to read to you the headlines this morning. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was rising Friday as it tries to avoid starting October the way it ended in September. Economic data stronger than expected, and positive news on a new COVID-19 treatment, lifting the stocks, lifting the reopening of stocks. In afternoon trading, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 592 points, 1.8%, after being down more than 200 points earlier Friday morning. The S&P was up 1.4%, while the Nasdaq Composite had risen 1%. The Dow and the S&P 500 had the worst September since 2011. So it's all fixed now. They fixed it. That's all fixed. We're up 500 points now. Go ahead, keep buying on the pullback. Buying the dip, buying the dip. This is insane. This shows you what a mess this market is in right now for people, especially for people who don't know what they're doing. For people who know what they're doing, you make money in markets like this. It's called volatility. When markets are volatile, that's when you make a lot of money. For people who don't know what the hell they're doing, and they listen to CNBC and Fox Business and those crazy shows and listen to their advice and plan, you're going to get killed. But people who know what they're doing, this is what we want, volatility, because we make more money when the market goes down. But I'm never going to convince you of that. It's hard to convince people of that because they've taken parking space in your head for 50, 60 years. It's dangerous to sell stock short. No, it's only dangerous to Wall Street, to their pocketbook. Because they don't make money when you sell a stock short. They don't make a commission. They only make a commission when you buy a stock. They're a bunch of gangsters, a bunch of liars. They're not there to help you. So, what's the deal today? What's going on? They're frightened to death. So this morning, what they did, the plunger team, which is headed by the President of the United States, early in the morning, he decided he didn't want the market down. It was down like 185, 200 points around 4:30 this morning. Because he had 500 points down yesterday. That shows that this tax deal that's going through is creating a lot of inflation, and investors don't like it. And that's why the market closed down 500 points. Now, usually every morning, they buy enough futures, index futures. By 9:30, the market's up, always up 75 points, positive, 85 points, 100 points. It's always up at least 35 points. You know that. You see it. Every time the market's down, boy, the market went down 500 points. Wow, next morning you wake up and the market's up 35 points. Implied open, up 35, 55, 125 points in the green. How the hell did that happen? What happened overnight? Somebody say something? Let's see. I went to bed, market's down 500 points. It closed at 4 o'clock. I go to bed at 9, 10 o'clock. Okay. Still, nothing's changed. Market's closed, still down 500. Gee, I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, it's up. What happened overnight? They rigged it. Bought what they call index futures. So if you don't know what you're doing, you see how you're going to get killed? So someone's going to see today the market's up 505 points, and they're going to start buying stocks. They're going to go borrow money. Oh, this is it. I'm going to get rich on all these tech stocks. So let's go take a look at the tech stocks. So you put up the Qs. Uh-oh. Guess what? And I bet nobody's telling you this. The Qs are still below their 50-day moving average. In fact, if you take a look at the Nasdaq, take a look at the S&P, take a look at the Dow, we have more stocks underneath their support, 50-day and 200-day moving average and above. That is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, you'll make money on that. But look at the Qs. Look at them. Now, the Qs open up this... They turned the market. The Qs were at a low today of 354. and then went to a high of 360. That brings up the market, right? It brings up the NASDAQ 95 points. They did the same thing with the spider, the same thing with the Dow. It's all rigged to the upside. But let's take a look at the spiders now. The spiders, remember, dropped 5% from September. So they said the high is September 2nd. Dropped from 5% down to the low of September 20th, 5%. And the low was 428. We're at 434. 434. And if you don't know what you're doing, and you look and you say, wow, the market's at 500 points, I better buy some stock. No. The charts tell you there's more money still going out. You say, how can that be? Are you kidding? How can that be? They're called specialists, market makers. They can move the stock market up, even though there are more sellers than buyers. And it creates an illusion. Look, all you have to do is to level the playing field, is get yourself in a position, and you'll love it. You don't have to be worried about the market anymore. You go to bed at night, you feel good. In fact, you hope the market goes down in the morning. You've got to learn how to work the other side of the market. It's not hard. It's easy. This is not 30 years ago. We have technology. It helps you. Did you ever think you're going to go to Home Depot and just be able to check yourself out? And someone told you 20, 30 years ago you could do this. Are you nuts? Were you crazy? Were you nuts? Check yourself out at Home Depot? Now you can check yourself out anywhere. Whole Foods, people thought that was nuts. It's the same thing with our technology. You now can tell when the money is coming out of your stock. You can get a heads up. You can get a call to action. And it's always right. So you're prepared. So now instead of getting out of the stock when it starts going down, you stay in the stock and just switch your position. It's so easy. And we're going to get you to be the 20% who make money consistently. 80% of the people in the stock market lose money consistently. 80%. So on next Saturday, between 12 and 3, and you have to be there, it's going to be archived for 2 solid weeks, $75. That's it, $75. And we're going to put a program on for 3 hours, and it's going to be archived for 2 weeks. Don't have to be there. So that never again will you be part of the 80%. You got to get out of that 80% club. And you in 401ks, you need an alternative. I am telling you the truth. Sanders, right now, he's followed what Clinton administration proposed. That one, remember when Clinton proposed a one-time tax against a 401k, and it went down? Why? Because there was a bunch of socialists then in Congress. We didn't have running the budget, the Senate Budget Committee, a communist. Now they're going to try to do it again. And the devil's in the detail. You dig down in our tax code, and you'll see they're going to start putting in, the first thing Bernie Sanders wants to do is charge 10% on everybody's 401k to take an average of $30,000, move it from your retirement account to them. You didn't know that, did you? And the fear that you have, it's ridiculous. Why? First of all, why are you in a 401k? I tell you about that every day. Yeah, I'll never convince you. But here's where else you can make money in this market. The yields. When yields keep on going up, that's great for the banks. So what you should be looking at are the small, mid-cap banks, the small guys. You could buy, like, take. I just gave my members an ETF, bank ETF, KRE. And she's starting to break out. Now, I know somebody's going to do it right now. They're going to buy, what Phil say, KRE? They're not gang members. They're going to go buy KRE, and they say, look at that. I'm clever, man. I don't have to join the gang for I'm not going to join the gang for $39.95. Look at I got stock from them on the radio. And then what happens? I can't tell you when to add to your position. Steve can't. Steve, every day, he goes through a portfolio. We have a portfolio of stocks, and every day we go through it. He goes through them every day, tell you exactly what to do. Should you add, not add, whatever. But now somebody's going to say, you know what? He said KRE. Is that what he said? Okay, I'm going to go buy it, but I'm not going to join the gang. Then I'll read 3 months later, 2 months later, I follow Phil. I lost money, but they don't tell you they never joined the gang. They got it. They got the stock off the radio show. Well, that's unbelievable. People do that. Don't do that. I'm going to tell you where the money's going to start going when I come back. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
the unfolding of a market crash. If you don't think the stock market's going to crash, then you got to be nuts. This is going to be one of the biggest crashes ever. Just because they're stimulating the economy, they're plugging money in, keep driving up the debt. No, the market is going to crash. I bring you evidence every Friday on my YouTube channel. I review the week and tell you why we're getting closer to crash, so don't miss it. It's free for everyone. Go to my YouTube channel, Phil's Gang YouTube channel. That's right, and it'll be this Friday. We'll post it between 6 and 7 tonight. Listen to me. If the market was down 500 points yesterday, now it's up 500 points today. Think. Does that make sense to you? Has something changed overnight with companies' profits? No. They financially engineered the market to be back up today because Bernie Sanders and his liberals who want to get this program through had to move this market up this morning where it was negative, had to turn it to positive. And they simply did that by buying futures. They just buy futures. Doesn't hold. And then they get the market kicked up and everybody's going to get excited and start jumping back in the market, and they have no idea. They don't even look at the spiders. If you go look at the spiders, you can't buy those today. Are you mind? The money is still coming out. There's still more money coming out of the S&P 500 than going in, regardless if the stock market's up 500 points. I know you don't believe me, but please listen what I'm telling you. I told you, didn't I? I told you in the spiders on September 20th when everybody was telling you, buying the dip, buying the dip. I said, you're going to get killed. You're going to get killed. And people were buying the spiders, and what happened? You got killed. You got killed because you lost all your money. I said the same thing with the Qs on September 20th. After the market dropped on September 20th, right? It dropped all the way from $382 all the way down to about, I think it was around $361. And I said, don't listen to them. Don't listen. Don't buy in the dip. Don't buy in the dip. And everybody jumps in. They're going to get rich with Facebook. They're going to get rich with Microsoft. Oh, they're all going to get rich at Apple. What happened to you? It went up 3 or 4 days. And I said, you're going to get caught. And then it dropped. And guess what? It's even lower today than it was on September 20th. Stop listening to them. Stop listening to them when they're trying to do this tax plan is going to be good for you. It isn't. See, they're going to... One idea, think of this. They really truly believe that they know what's best for you better than you do. One idea of Sanders is converting some or all of the 401k into an annuity or into a treasury bond. And he's going to sell you on the idea, this is going to protect Americans from themselves. I'm Bernie Sanders, I'm so smart, I'm a communist. We're going to protect those Americans from themselves. Oh, and guess what? This is also going to protect you from fluctuations in the market. Really? Really? And it's going to even guarantee an income for retirees. This is what they're going to sell you. Wait a minute. We had that. It's called the pension. Wait a minute. We had that. We had the government giving us insurance. If I had a pension from my company, the government provided us an insurance policy, 100% guarantee. So you're telling me now that one of your ideas is you're going to convert some or all of a 401k into an annuity or into a treasury, and you're telling me that's going to protect Americans from themselves and market fluctuations, and it's going to guarantee an income for retirees? No. The only thing that guaranteed an income for retirees, that there'd be enough money when they retired, so every month they didn't have to worry about it, is a pension, and you took that away from them. You took that away from them. Unbelievable. Listen. This is BS. It's pure redistribution of wealth, which got the government in trouble in the first place with all these IOUs. They steal the money out of Social Security and give them an IOU that's worthless. These people don't care about you. And think, we got the most dangerous man in government is Bernie Sanders, because he controls the budget, where the money goes. And they're going to bring all of these illegals over here,
And they're going to, in the next 10 years, they're going to keep giving them everything, and then finally, all these people will now be running for Congress, and then we're going to change to a socialist nation. That's their idea. I can't help that. But in the meantime, we can make enough money, so if that happens, we can go in the woods up in a cabin somewhere and have a lot of money. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with it. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but at least we got money. Look. Probably can't by then the washing machine be about $14,000. I know what I'll do. I'll just take my socks off and I keep throwing them against the wall, and one day they stick. I know they're dirty, and I'll go out to the creek and I'll wash them in the creek. That's what I'll do with all my money. Look, what you need to do is to protect yourself. And why don't you try to invest in yourself? $75 next Saturday. If you can't make it next Saturday from 12 to 3, that's fine, because we're going to have open for you for 2 weeks, so you don't have to be there. This will be the best investment you ever made, because for the first time in your life, when you hear the market's going to go down, you're going to go, terrific, the market's going to go down, because you make money. Markets go down 10 times faster than they go up. No more should you be in a position, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And then you listen to one of these idiots who don't care anything about you. There's no fiduciary relationship between the idiots. Think of the money. You give them money to idiots that have no fiduciary relationship with you.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Our partners, our shareholders, and that's it. Did you hear him say, we're going to take care of the hard-working American, Main Street? We're going to take care of the middle-class guy who's the backbone of this country, who starts businesses, who, by the way, they can't start anymore because the dollar's worth nothing, and the government's in such trouble that the government has to borrow so much money that what they're doing, they're telling people, hey, take your money out of the bank, and what we'll do is we'll lend you money. We'll give you more interest than at the bank. That's called crowding out. So the government comes in and competes. And so now there's not enough money in the bank because everybody takes their savings and they're buying treasuries. So there's very little money in the bank, so the banks raise rates. So now a guy who wants to start his business, or he has a business, wants to add on, that's not going to work because interest rates are too high. Boy, these people are screwed up. There's one place that's not screwed up, if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, there's only one place that's not screwed up, and it's the stock market. And for God's sakes, I can tell you that. I've been on this earth for 75 years. I've seen this market for 51 years, and I'm telling you, this place is not screwed up. Who is screwed up are the people that run this country, and the people that's what's screwed up. And the people who run Wall Street, bunch of gangsters and crooks. But if you can sit there, and all you got to know is, okay, I'm not going to put my money in a 401k. Why would I do that? When the market goes down, I can't make money. You mean I only can make money when the market goes up? That's insane. Would you buy a car that goes forward and don't have any reverse? Of course not. And they got 27 hidden fees. You're in a 401k, they got 27 hidden fees. And that match, like I tell you all the time, that match is total BS. Everybody falls for the match. Everybody falls for the match. But every dollar I put in, they're going to give me $1. Wow, why would I be in there? Because you don't get that. Oh, it appears you do, but they claw it back. They claw it back by outrageous fees. Outrageous fees. 27 fees that are hidden. So in essence, you do not get a match. Also, anybody in a 401k very seldom gets out of their 401k when the market is doing its best. They sit there, and the market's going up. They're greedy. They never get out. They don't know when to get out, but they wouldn't even get out if they knew when to get out. And then all of a sudden the market crashes, and they lose their money. Join my gang tonight, Phil's Gang. Try it for 10 days. It's free. Get the color-coded chart, the membership, and don't forget, why don't you sign up for the webinar so that you'll be part of that 20% club instead of part of the 80% club that loses money all the time because they refuse to learn how to make money when a stock goes down. see you on the chart. Have a good week.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dream.